So go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale up and blow it out. Inhale and blow it out. And today we're going to start by stepping open to the left, open to the right. So let's go start left, open, bring it back center. Trying to find your deepest squat, your lowest seat. And to the other side. One more. Very nice. Bring that center. Go ahead and point toes out for me. Shifting the tailbone underneath the spine, opening up your hips. Finding your best squat. And we're going to take our hands down to the floor. And we're going to shift our feet behind us one at a time. 1, 2. Bring it back. Up. Nice. Back. And rise up nice and slow, back into your squat. Bringing those feet together, we're going to start with our tap back, left and right. Alternating the feet as you tap back. Nice work. And bring the feet together. Stepping back out to the left. And over to the right. Woo! Too much strength in that leg. Over to the right. And bring those feet together. Nice work. We're going to take our left foot out in front of us, holding it up, and shift it back. Bringing the feet together, kicking the right foot out in front of us, and shifting it back. And bringing those feet together. Good job. One more. Hold. Tucking the tailbone underneath. Toes are going to go out. You're going to take your arms out to the side. Hold it, hold it. And we're going to raise them up, lower them back down. Up, down. One more. Nice work. So we're going to go ahead and go down to the mat this morning. Step or hop to your strongest plank. Holding it up. And this week I want you to focus on tilting your hips down to create a pinch on your navel. So you want to feel your abs contracting while you're in your plank. And you can do that by tilting your hips down or kind of like crunching them towards your navel. Keep holding it. Nice and strong. You got it. Stay with it. And we're gonna drop down to the knees right here. You can rock back into child's pose. Rotate the wrist if you need to. All right, coming back up into that strong plank, we're gonna do some plank jacks. So you wanna find your strongest plank. You're gonna pop the toes out, bring the toes back. You always have the option to step and tap, right? Pick your exercise and go. Three, two, one. Bring it back together. You can take a knee if you need to. Shake the arms out. All right, going back up into plank. We're gonna just bring our knees up and through the center, alternating one at a time. And hold the plank, popping up into down dog. We're gonna walk this all the way up. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. And we're gonna go ahead and grab our weights. All right, so we're gonna add weights to the squat that we did during the warm-up, but we're gonna add a curtsy to it. So you'll have toes out, you'll squat, you're gonna rise up, take a curtsy, right? Down for the squat, rise up, take a curtsy, squat, curtsy. Nice work. We're gonna go for one more on each side. Last one coming. Very nice. Go ahead and shake your shoulders out if you need to. So, we're gonna go down to the foot, bringing it back up to a raised knee, right? Down. And we'll only focus on the left side for now. Down for a stretch, up for the raised knee. Keeping the abs engaged. Nice work. Nice and slow. And let's raise the other knee, taking it down, lifting it up. Only go as fast as your balance will allow. Stretching out your legs. Feel the stretch going all the way up the back of the leg. Nice. Very nice, and hold it here, feet are shoulder width apart. So we're gonna find a soft sit, holding the weight. I want you to raise the arms up as you dip into your soft sit. So take the weights out in front of you, swing the weights back. Down, down. As you stand, shift those hips towards the front. Keep the abs nice and tight. One more. Very nice work. So we're gonna go ahead and rest one of the weights. You can keep one with you at the mat. We're gonna go down for some more of our side plank exercises. So keep one weight nice and close to you. Rotate the shoulders if you need to. You're gonna pop up into your side plank. Now remember, you always have the option of using a knee to create a foundation for yourself, right? Yes? So, as we go up into our side plank today, we're gonna turn to the side, hold it up, nice and strong. You got it. And let's swap it out. Over to the other side, going up into a nice, strong plank. Nice and slow. Raising the hips as high as you can, keeping your abs engaged. Very nice, and bring that down. Okay, so we're gonna grab our weight. Going back to the other side, yes, we're gonna go up into a side plank position. You got it. We're gonna take the weight, pulling it straight up this week, back down, up, down, give me one more, up, very nice. And let's swap that out to the other side. Last week we did a raise, like a rainbow. Today we're going straight up and down. So going back up into your side plank. Very nice, raising those hips. Take the weight down, up, down, up. One more. Very nice. Taking that all the way down. So you're gonna go into a seated position. You can bend one knee, right? Bending one knee. I want you to lay all the way back. You're gonna push up to a seated position, pushing up the weight, right? So you'll push up, bring it down, swap the knee and the hand out, push up, swap it out, push, swap it out, push, swap it out, push, swap it out, push. Nice work. Holding on to the same weight. Feet are going to go right out in front of you. You can hold the weight, one hand on each side. We're going to go all the way down. Arms are going to fully extend above your head. Holding the weight nice and firm, letting it hover your floor or your mat. Lift the feet up and hold. And rest. Nice work. Resting the weight off to the side. You're going to bring your knees up, kick the feet out, open like a star, come back, knees to chest, feet out, open, close, knees to chest, feet out, open, close, knees to chest. You got it. And hold the knees in right here. Very nice work. Very nice. Bringing the feet into the mat. Hands are going to go behind the head. You're going to connect the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. alternating sides. Rest. Very nice. So we're going to go over onto our belly, keeping that weight close to you. Going over onto your belly, I want you to push all the way up into up dog. Bringing the toes underneath, pop up into down dog. Okay, so from here, you'll have a couple choices, right? If you can, I want you to take whatever your favorite leg is. Take it up and bend, just like this. You'll take it around you for a nice little pose, right? You'll sink down, you'll push up. Sink down and push up, right? Or you'll have the option from down dog to drop one knee, turn it over as best you can, sink down and push up. Sink down and push up. As many as you can in the time allowed. Very nice. And bring that back over to a plank position or down to all fours. Just come back over to your mat. You're going to go back up into down dog and flip to the other side. So taking the opposite leg up, right? And we dip down, push up. Nice. One more. And bring it back over onto all fours. Good job. If you need to stretch that out, go ahead and take your glutes to your heels. Take the fingers up towards the top of your mat. And come back up to all fours. I'm just doing a quick battery check for us to see where we are. Okay, we're at 16%, ladies. All right, so over onto all fours. I want you to grab that weight. And we're gonna do weighted bird dog. So I want you to kick out your favorite leg, opposite arm, and bring it down. And let's swap to the other side. And kick it out. One more. Very nice. Coming back over to a seated position, grabbing both of your weights, grabbing both of the weights. You're going to be seated, heels are going to be into the floor, toes will point straight up. I want you to roll down to the toe, coming back to your point of tension, that place before you feel like you're going to fall, where you feel like your tummy is nice and tight. So you'll roll front and back. Hold it back. And from here, we're going to press up, and down. One more. Very nice. Take it all the way down. Great job. Holding the weight, one in each hand. We're going to fully extend one leg at a time. Kicking up the leg, bringing it back down to hover the mat. Ankle is pointed towards the ceiling. Steady breathing. And now we're going to hold that ankle to a hover over the mat. And I want you to take the foot out, bring the foot back. Nice and small movement. Don't let it go past your weight or your hand. Take it out, bring it back. Out, back. Keeping the belly nice and engaged. Feeling this all in your upper thigh. One more. And rest that foot. Very nice. Kicking the opposite leg out. Turning the ankle towards the ceiling. We're going to kick the foot up and down. Very nice. And hold the ankle over the mat. And take it out. Bring it back. Tiny movement. Use your hand placement as a guide so that you don't kick it out too far. When your upper leg meets your weight, that's your stopping point. Nice work. And bring that foot into the mat. Go ahead and rest those legs. Okay, so you're going to take both weights into your hands, bending them right at the elbow. We're going to lift our heels like we did last week, bringing our shoulders off the mat just a little bit, feeling the squeeze, taking the heels back down to the mat. Up and down. We got it. And rest. Go ahead and take the weight back down. You can actually rest it, moving it out of the way of the mat. We're going to go over onto our bellies. Allowing the arms to rest down at the side. Lifting the shoulders off of the mat. Allowing the body to find a foundation on your core. Take those shoulders back as much as you can. Very nice. And we're going to bring the arms in front of us. You can rest them and flutter. You got it. Stay with it. There we go. And rest, bringing it down. Take the palms to the mat. You're going to press up into cobra. And we're going to rock back into child's pose. And leaning back into cobra. Child's pose. And cobra. Very nice. Child's pose. Cobra. Taking it back to child's pose. And we're going to step up right here, nice and slow, making sure the weight is moved out of the way. Stepping up nice and slow at your own pace. Awesome job. Okay, so our feet are going to be together. I want you to take your shoulders back, palms facing your screen. Inhale, blow it out. Inhale, blow it out. Inhale, blow it out. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to step back with that left leg, taking our arms out in front of us. And we're going to shift our weight towards the front, reaching towards our screen. Taking the hands down, coming into that runner's position. You can do one hand on each side. From here, I want you to boost yourself up to that hovered pose. I'll turn sideways. Like that. And push it back. Very nice. Here we go. Round it to the front. Down to runners. Push up. Push back. Nice. Round it front. And down to runners. And push up. Push back. Very nice. And let's swap it out. Taking the other foot back. Very good work. Rounded front. Come down to the runner's position. Push up. Push back. Rounded front. Down to runners. Push. And push back. Rounded front. Down to runners. Push up. Push back. One more. Rounded front. Down to runners. Push up. Push back. Nice work. So we're going to go down to all fours, wrapping up with our glute exercises. And I want you to take your left knee out and bring it back down to the mat. So today we're lifting and squeezing, bringing it back down to the mat. Lift, lift. Squeezing your glutes when you lift. So squeeze, back down. Squeeze, back down. Up, back down. And let's swap it out to the other side. Lift, lift. Nice work. And bring the knee down. You can stretch that out if you need to. And we're going to go ahead and kick out that left leg. And lift. Nice. And let's bring it down. And kick the opposite leg back. Lift. And bring the opposite leg back down. Go ahead and stretch that out. Coming up on your knees, bringing that right foot to the front of the mat and leaning into it. Shifting back, taking the glutes to the heel. Very nice. Coming back up to your knees. Taking the left foot to the front of the mat. Leaning into it. And rock it back, taking your glute to your heel. Nice stretch. And we're going to come back up to a standing position, nice and slow. Inhale up. Blow it out, hinging at the waist. Bringing the hands right above the knee. Shifting the hips back so you feel the stretch going up the back of your legs. We're going to take a bend to that right knee and stack our shoulders. Swap that out to the other side. All the way up. Here we go. Yep. And bring both hands to both knees. It just told me I had less than 10% left. So we're going to round that up nice and slow. Take our shoulders back. And we're going to take our arms out, tabletop. You're going to embrace yourself right over left. And take your elbows down. Tucking your tailbone underneath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take the arms back out tabletop. Embrace left over right. And take the elbows down. Making sure the tailbone is tucked underneath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the feet together. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for working out with me this morning.